Namaste everyone. Welcome back to mathematics class. So today let me continue same chapter, that is statistics, with exercise 14.1 from question number 5. So in the previous video we learned already the two methods of finding mean, that is direct method and assumed mean method. So note the one point that the choice of taking a method depends upon the numerical values of fi and xi. If the numerical values of fi and xi are small, so we have to take direct method. Instead, we have to take assumed mean method. Now let me start with question number 5. In a retail market, fruit vendors were selling mangoes kept in a packing boxes. These boxes contained varying number of mangoes. The following was the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. So the data is given, number of boxes, that is class intervals, and number of mangoes, and number of boxes is frequency. He is asking find the mean number of mangoes kept in a packing box. Which method of finding the mean did you choose? Now let me start. So this is a question given, number of mangoes, that is class intervals, and number of boxes. So you can see 50 to 52, 50 to 52, 53 to 55, 56 to 55, 59 to 61, 61, 62 to 64. So in the first video, in introduction video, I explained you there are two types of class intervals. One is exclusive and one is inclusive. So this type of class interval are inclusive because you can see that the upper limit of first interval and the lower limit of the second interval are not repeated. So 52 is included in the first class interval, 55 is included in the second, and so on. So this type of class intervals are called inclusive. But when we go for graphical representation, that is bar graph or histogram, we have to make them exclusive by adding 0.5 and by subtracting 0.5 for lower limits. But we are not representing this data in the form of graph, so not necessary to convert this inclusive type to exclusive. So we can continue as it is. So what is class mark now? The next column of any method, both the method is, first method is class mark, that is xi equals to lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. 50 plus 52, 102 divided by 2, that is 51. Now as I said in the previous video, to find the remaining class marks of the each class intervals, it is better to add the class size. But be careful children, you have to check whether the class size is same or not first. 55 minus 52, 3. 58 minus 55, 3. 61 minus 60, 58, 3. So 64 minus 61. Once you check, if the class size is same all over, then you can use this trick. Otherwise, we have to do this formula for each class interval. Now because the class size is same, so let us go by adding class size to get the remaining class marks. So 51 plus 3, 54, 54 plus 3, 57, 57 plus 3, 60, 60 plus 3, 63. Now next column is di equal to xi minus a. And before that you can see the numerical values of fi and xi are too large here, so it is not so easy to find the direct method. So we go for assumed mean method. So in this, which is the assumed mean? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 data entries. So the middle number is 57. So let me take assumed mean a as 57. Now di equals to xi minus a. Xi is 51, a is 57. Be careful here, starting you will get negative value. 51 minus 57 is minus 6, and similarly as I said here to add 3, here also to get the remaining values of di we can add plus 3, that is class size. Minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And the last column of this is Fi di. So multiply this Fi column with di. So we got 15 into minus 6 minus 90. 110 into minus 3 minus 330. 135 into 0 0. 115 into 3 345. 25 into 6 150. Now we have to find the summation of Fi. Add all this, we get 400. And the summation of Fi di. So when you add these two, we get minus 420. And when we add these two, we get 495. Now you can see one is minus and one is plus. So we need to subtract 495 minus 420 is 75 plus 75 because you have a greater number positive. Now we are ready with summation of Fi and summation of Fi di. Now what is the formula for assumed mean method? Mean equal to x bar equals to a plus summation of Fi di divided by summation of Fi. Now substitute a is 57, summation of Fi di is 75 and summation of Fi is 400. So divide 75 by 400, we get 0.1875. Add, we get 57.1875 and round this up to 2 decimals. You can see here third digit after per decimal is 7. So because it is more than 7, we can add more than 5. We can add 1 to the previous number, that is 8 becomes 9. So 57.19. Suppose you want to round for up to 1 decimal. This 1 becomes 2. Why? Because we have more than 5. That is 9 is greater than 5. So add 1 to this, we get 57.2. Therefore, mean number of mangoes per box is 57.19. Now let us start question number 6. The table below shows the daily expenditures on food of 25 households in a locality. Given daily expenditure in rupees and given number of households. Find the mean daily expenditure on food by a suitable method. So this is the data given. Daily expenditure from 100 to 150, 150 to 200 till 350. You can see here that these type of class interval are exclusive. Why? Because 150, 150. You can see this repeated. So we get upper limit of class interval and this lower limit of the second class interval are repeated. Therefore, they are called exclusive type because here 150 is excluded. Now what is the class size? 200 minus 150. You can check it out. Everywhere the class size is 50. And this is number of households. This is nothing but frequency. And the next column of any method we have is class mark. Xi equals to lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. 100 plus 150 divided by 2 is 125. And go on adding here. What is class size? Class size is 50. So go on adding 50, 125 plus 50, 175, 175 plus 50, 225, 225 plus 50, 275 and 275 plus 50 is 325. And what is the assumed? Now let us go for assumed mean method. Why? Because you can see Fi and Xi are too large. So because he has given in the question, use suitable method. So we move for assumed mean method. So for that we have to assume one mean, that is Xi, that is A. 225 is the middle number. So we assume 225 as assumed mean. Now what is the next column? Deviation, that is Di equals to Xi minus A. So what is Xi? 225, 125 minus A is 225. 125 minus 225 is minus 100. So next 175 minus 225 is minus 50. So instead of subtracting again and again you can use this clue, that is minus 100 plus 50 is minus 50, minus 50 plus 50 is 0, 0 plus 50, 50, 50 plus 50, 100. And next to last column is Fi di. So Fi di, you have to multiply. 4 into minus 100 is minus 400, 5 into minus 50 is minus 250, 12 into 0 is 0, 2 into 50, 100, 2 into 100, 200. Now add all this. Summation of Fi is 25 and the summation of Fi di is minus 350. Now apply the formula. Mean equals to x bar equals to a plus summation of Fi di divided by summation of Fi. So take a given, that is 225 we have assumed, plus Fi di is minus 350 divided by 25. 350 divided by 25 is 14. Plus into minus minus 225 minus 14 is 211. So we can conclude with this, the mean daily expenditure on food is 211 rupees.